Tori Johnson from Spark and Hustle in New York, and it is my great honor to welcome you to Tony Robbins' first ever Google Hangout. This event is the follow-up to the hugely successful Breakthrough with Tony Robbins on OWN, which I'm sure many of you have seen, and several appearances by Tony on Oprah's Life Class this spring. We are also joined by 5 panelists who have made phenomenal breakthroughs with Tony's help. We also have with us Andy Shepard. He went from what he calls being known as Mr. Angry to now being Mr. Happy. And along the way, he lost a very impressive 44 pounds, and he's pretty gorgeous too, as you'll see. Did we hear Andy tell us, like, when he decided to, like, be no more Mr. Angry? Like, when do you make that decision? Like, I'm sick of being angry. I want to be Mr. Happy.
Okay, yeah. Let me tell you about that. Basically, I used to be Mr. Angry because I had a business which was just going under. I put all of my life savings into it. I live in Brazil now. I used to live in the UK. And it had been such a struggle to get here. And I thought, I'm doing everything possible. I've got a degree. I've got, I know what I'm doing. I've had 12 years in a big computing company. Why is it not getting together? And what I realized was, that basically I needed to do something different. I needed to start looking at my mind. And this is where I discovered, through a long series of events, Tony Robbins. Thank you very much, my friend. So I got transformed from being Mr. Angry, because I was angry with the whole world. Nothing was going right. So, obviously that's going to come out in frustration, and I'm not going to be a happy chappy. And now, I've got a spot on local radio every week, which is fantastic. And the guy called me Mr. Happy, because that's what I am. He can't believe it. He says, are you ever unhappy? And I said, well, yeah, sometimes. But, I use the tool to, I see this as my friend now, and go forward and say, right, okay, what can I do with this? This is a warning, something's going wrong, so I need to move forward. And my life is just so fantastic now. Because in the past, I was living in this tiny little room full of mildew with just cockroaches for friends, drinking the whole weekend on my own, thinking, where is everything going wrong? And now I've got a fabulous apartment. I've seen Tony like 3 times. I didn't know where any of the money was going to come from. But once you start working with your mind, then everything starts coming into place. And Tony gives the tools. The first thing that I started listening to was what is now called the Ultimate Edge. And that, to me, is my favorite. This really, really works. I'm doing Hour of Power. I did that this morning, got me really energized. I do that every day whenever possible. And this transforms my life completely. Put into practice the RPM program, which is a rapid planning method. And it's just absolutely awesome. Now I'm planning. Every time that I plan to do an event with Tony, I don't have the money. But something comes up, and down to the last cent, that money is there. I'll give you an example. I want to do leadership now, because I'm training to be a life coach. I'm so inspired by Tony. I can do this. I know I can do this. And I've realized there's a translation that somebody sent to me, and I thought, I don't want to do this. This is too hard work. And right down to the last cent, it's, to do leadership. So I've got to do it. This is a sign, I'm going to get there. It's just fantastic. So thank you, Tony.
Thank you, my friend. It's interesting. Again, you see common denominators for people along the way. Everybody feeds their mind some way. If you don't change that psychological and emotional state, if you don't do something to change that, nothing changes. And this, what he calls hour of power, or some of the people do what we call 15 minutes to fulfillment or 30 minutes to thrive. It's creating a simple ritual for yourself to get yourself in state every single day, where you go on a walk, or you go on a run, or you work out, or whatever it is, something really simple. 15 minutes, 30, 45, an hour if you can do it. But when you do it every day, and while you're doing this workout, while you're in this state, we have these rituals that you do to program your mind, program your body to be in a place where no matter what the world throws at you, you're able to break through it. You're able to push through and get to the next level. Because think about it. If you aren't clear, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a strategy, and you're just hoping for your life to change, you know damn well it's not going to change. It doesn't come from hope. It comes from a plan, it comes from a strategy, and no plans or strategies get done until you get that psychological edge. I always tell people 80% of success in life, 80% of achievement in anything is psychological, and 20% is really the portion that's strategy. You need strategy, but without the psychological, you're not going to really apply that strategy. So congratulations and good on you. And you've also, is it true you lost 40 pounds or 44? What did you lose?
Yeah, I lost 44 pounds. And, you know, this is just a consequence of when you start changing like this. It's like gone for the whole of my life. It's not just this one thing. You know, now with relationships, I had blocks, you know, in relationships. I couldn't date anybody because it was so painful. Now it's like I'm working so much on myself. I realize I valorize myself. I've lost weight. I think I look handsome. I'm nearly 50, but, you know, hell, I'm going to have a family. I'm going to have children. But I'm waiting for the right person now. Before, I found everybody attractive. Now, people, because I know that I'm a good product, and I want to create a happy family with somebody quality, you know, and it's helped me in every aspect of my life. And you know something, I realized that recently, my life is just going fine, and I'm getting comfortable. I'm going, come on, guy, you can do better than this. You're going around teaching that people should get their dreams and go past them. What am I doing? So we're going to the next level, my friends. I'm telling to the whole world that's what I'm doing.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Possible.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. Great for you. God bless to everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's been a fun hangout. We know what that looks like. Thank you to Google+. We're here in their offices here in Venice. And God bless to you all. Live strong, live with passion, and we'll see you all soon.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Tony.